Let's break down why Russia no longer needs Nord Stream, and how this could reshape the global energy game. Before the Ukraine war, Russia exported about 200 billion cubic meters of gas every year to Europe. Half of that, around 110 BCM, flowed through Nord Stream 1 and 2. These pipelines were the backbone of Russia's energy exports. But after the sabotage, sanctions, and Europe's political decision to cut itself off from Russian gas, that entire market vanished. For Gazprom, Europe is off the map. So here's the big question. Where is all that gas going now? The answer: China and Iran. Let's start with China. Russia and China are already locked into huge energy deals. The Power of Siberia 1 pipeline is flowing, and now Power of Siberia 2 is on the way. That second pipeline alone will pump 50 BCM of gas per year. By the 2030s, Russia will be sending around 100 BCM per year to China. That's about half of what Europe used to buy. Why does this matter for China? 3 reasons. It's locked in for 30 years, stable, predictable supply. 2, it diversifies away from US, Qatari, and Australian LNG. 3, it's cheaper. Pipeline gas beats volatile LNG spot prices. China gets energy security. Russia gets a guaranteed buyer. That's a long-term partnership. Now, Iran. This is where things get really interesting. In 2023, Moscow and Tehran signed a deal for 110 BCM per year of Russian gas transfers through Iran. That's equal to the entire Nord Stream system. Here's how it works. Iran becomes a regional hub. Russian gas flows through Iran, and then onward to neighbors or even global markets. The implications? Iran positions itself as an energy corridor for Eurasia. Russia gets new distribution channels that bypass Europe. Asia and the Middle East gain cheaper long-term supply, instead of relying only on expensive LNG cargoes. And it's not just transit. Gazprom also signed a $40 billion deal to help develop Iran's massive gas reserves, the second largest in the world. If that scales, the Russia-Iran energy axis could rattle the entire LNG market. So let's zoom out. China, 100 BCM year locked in. Iran, 110 BCM year transfer deal. That's around 210 BCM per year. Basically replacing everything Russia used to sell to Europe. And that's the punchline. Moscow no longer needs Nord Stream. The global impact is massive. Europe loses leverage over Russian energy. Asia and the Middle East become the new center of gravity for global gas flows. The LNG market faces pressure as pipelines provide cheaper alternatives. Russia's stable energy exports strengthen economies in the global south, shifting power away from the west. Europe thought it was cutting Russia off, but Russia just pivoted east. And with China and Iran on board, Moscow isn't just surviving the sanctions. It's building an energy alliance that could redraw the global balance of power, pipeline by pipeline. For bold takes on global events you won't see anywhere else, follow World Alert.